Hey guys, my name is Rosalind. I'm a realtor from the greater Cincinnati area. Thanks for joining me again. Today we're going to be talking about selling houses. So, thanks for joining us. So today I wanted to talk about just one more real estate myth that we hear quite a bit, that selling a house is as easy as putting a for sale sign in the yard. While that might be partially true in this market, generally speaking, it is not how things are done and not how houses are sold. There's actually a lot of work that goes into it that we as agents and homeowners put into selling a house. So the first steps in getting a house to sell is kind of deciding what renovations need to take place and staging. So on my end, that would be introducing clients to contractors and staging companies. So these are people that are well known and trusted in the area that we know will do a good job renovating something or staging it to sell and looking beautiful. And while they're working on getting things ready to go physically with the house, then we have to work on the price of the house. To do that, we have to do what's called a CMA. It's a competitive market analysis, which is basically taking up all the houses in the area that are similar in square footage, bedrooms, bathrooms, garages, pools, anything that adds value to a house in that area. It's very important. It has to be in that area because real estate is all about location. And then deciding a price based on those, which can be pretty tricky sometimes if you're in an area that hasn't been selling lately, or if your house is very unique to the area. That can make it really hard to get the right price on a house you're trying to sell. And of course, if the house isn't priced correctly, you could end up losing a lot of money selling your house for a lot less than it's really worth, or you waste money letting it sit on the market for 6 months to a year because you priced it too high. So the next step we want to take would be getting professional photos done. As great as iPhone cameras are these days, we still hire professional photographers to come in and take pictures of your house, whether there's been construction or the staging has taken place. That is really the best time. And then we move on to marketing. So this is just making sure that everybody can see the house. We want everyone to know that this house in this neighborhood is for sale. So that would be a number of websites, including Zillow, MLS, Trulia, all of those. And maybe even some print media, newspapers, anything local like that. Maybe sending letters to the nearby neighborhoods saying, hey, this house is for sale. Would you like to come see it? Things like that. So the next part is analyzing offers. So once all of the hard physical work has been done, the house looks great, it's ready to go, it's on the internet, agents are able to show it, or anybody is able to come look at it through open houses and whatnot, then hopefully we get some offers. So an offer is a legal contract, usually done by a real estate agent, but can be done on your own. So that'll come in, we'll get it emailed usually, maybe sometimes faxed, but usually emailed. And so I will take me and my sellers and we will look over each and every one of them. So what we're going to be looking at is how long it's going to take to close, how much money they're offering, definitely what kind of loan they have, all those types of things. Okay, and once an offer is chosen by the sellers and myself, next we move on to negotiations, and technically we're under contract. Now this video is pretty short and sweet and right to the point, but it really is a lot of work. It is a little bit more than putting a for sale sign in the yard, and it can be tricky. It can end up costing you a lot of money if you don't know what you're doing. And on the other hand, we're in probably the strongest seller market we've ever seen, but we don't know when that's going to change. We know it's not sustainable. Markets, always go up and down, left, right. So eventually things are going to change, and the market isn't going to be as hot as it is now described. So eventually we'll be in a buyer's market, which means selling a house is going to take a lot more work. And that's why you hire people like us. Alright guys, thanks for joining me once again. I hope you learned something from this video. If you have any questions, comments, please reach out. If you could, take a look at my website, www.selling-cincinnati.com, and I'll see you next week. Thanks.